Good evening and welcome to the 116th commencement ceremony for Broken Arrow High School. Tonight we celebrate the class of 2024 right here at the Broken Arrow Memorial Stadium.
Hey Tiger fans, I'm Cherish Booth.
And I'm Jasmine Bell.
And you are watching the 2024 Broken Arrow High School graduation pre-show presented by Aerovision. Tonight we are going to play some of our favorite videos from the 2023-2024 school year, as well as some brand new ones that will premiere here tonight.
We will be your guides for this evening along with 6 other fellow Aerovision seniors, Abigail Ferguson, Lauren Flowers, Alex Tyner, Mallory Berry, Raina Garcia, and Michaela Reyes. So thanks for joining us as we count down this moment we've all been waiting for.
The class of 2024 has waited 13 years for this evening. And after everything we have all been through the last 4 years, it's hard to believe that this evening is finally here. Tonight, we celebrate not only all we have overcome, but all we have accomplished.
First up on tonight's show, we hear from many members of the class of 2024 as they share some of their best memories from this one-of-a-kind school year.
After that, we spotlight some of our winners from the recent Star Awards Gala, including our own BAHS Teachers of the Year, Misha Bordovsky and Hayden Rowe.
Aerovision's Dan Hawk also caught up with this year's big winner of District Teacher of the Year, Kyle Cole from Rhodes Elementary, as well as the Beyond and Above Support Employee of the Year, Coach Maurice Wallace from the Freshman Academy. Check out these videos and more, and we'll see you soon.
My favorite memory being a student at Broken Arrow High School has definitely been being a part of the musicals, because it sort of is not only just a musical, it's also a way of bringing people together.
My favorite memory here was definitely winning nationals this past February. It was very exciting and overwhelming with excitement, and it really helped build our team together, and we get a nice beautiful ring this summer.
My favorite memory being here at Broken Arrow High School probably has to be going through the Tulsa Tech program. It was the nursing assistant program, and it was really a great opportunity for me as someone who wants to go into healthcare.
My favorite memory being a senior here at Broken Arrow would definitely have to be our starting match for the varsity volleyball season. Just getting out there for the first time and playing and representing such a large school was just an amazing opportunity, and I don't think I'll ever forget it.
My favorite memory being a student at Broken Arrow is probably getting to go to New York with the choir my sophomore year, and we got to go on a dinner boat, and we all got to dance, and we got to go past the Statue of Liberty, and it was just a really cool experience.
My favorite memory has definitely been being a part of the Pride of Broken Arrow these last 4 years, more specifically winning my sophomore year during Edge of Eternity. It's just something that's indescribable, and getting to live in this zip code and have that opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Getting to play all 3 years as a starter was something I had never dreamed of doing, but it was amazing to get to be able to do it. And I would say the memories were being able to grind it out, sweat it out, and cry it out, obviously, as a senior with all my brothers that I made over the years.
My favorite memory from being a student here at Broken Arrow High School is the leadership retreats, because they changed the way I see the world and school, and they just changed me as a person for the better.
My favorite memory is probably going to be my Aloha Bash sophomore year. We brought out the fire truck and it was spraying over everyone. It was just good vibes all around.
Playing on the softball team for the past 4 years for varsity, it's been a great experience and I really enjoyed it.
The thing I'll miss most about Broken Arrow High School has to be the amazing connections I've made and the friendships. It's really sad to see all my friends going off to different colleges, but I know I'll be able to stay in touch.
The people, for sure, and the teachers. I have so many teachers that I love so much, I'm going to miss them all. And I have a lot of sophomores that I've become really close with, and I'm not going to see them again. So I'll miss them.
The thing I'll miss most about being in Broken Arrow High School is the people I've met. Being in Aerovision, it's given me a place to be. That has been the most special experience of my high school career, and the thing I'll definitely miss the most.
What I'll miss most about being a student at Broken Arrow High School is the Tiger pride and the community we have, and of course being a part of the #1 student section in the nation.
What I'll miss most about being a student here is all of the amazing teachers that I have met. I have had some of the best teachers throughout all of my 3 years at Broken Arrow, and I will miss all of them so much.
I think I'm going to miss just being around my friends and the people I've gotten close to over the years. As we all move into different parts of our lives, it's going to be hard to keep in contact, so I'm just going to miss that connection.
I think not only will I miss the drama department because of how many relationships I've made and how many friendships I've made, but I'll also just miss how genuine a lot of people at this school really are and how they really care about you and how you really feel.
The highlight of being here at Broken Arrow is definitely the friendships that I made along the way. I used to be really shy. I used to be a really shy girl, and now I'm not. I'm the opposite, actually. I'm a very bubbly person, and I'm so grateful for the people around me that got me to where I am. And that's it. I just love Broken Arrow because everyone's so uplifting here.
The thing I'm looking forward to the most in the next chapter of my life is going to Hawaii and studying marine biology and making new connections and traveling.
I'm looking forward to the college experience and seeing what that's going to be like. It's a whole new chapter that I'm excited to read.
I'm really looking forward to starting my teaching degree. I'm an intern, and so getting my actual degree, I can't wait to be able to teach and have my own classroom.
I'm looking forward to going to college and getting a start on my education for my dream career, which is a physician assistant.
I'm really looking forward to just starting my new softball career in college and starting my nursing program.
Something I'm looking forward to most in this next chapter will definitely have to be just getting around new people, seeing new faces, and discovering new opportunities. I'm really excited, and I'm thankful for Broken Arrow.
Let us take a moment to reorient ourselves. Zoom out to a wider view. Look at the greater whole to see the beauty of this one body that is Broken Arrow Public Schools. And in doing so, may we be encouraged to continue graciously serving each day in the good and important work, reminded that we truly are better together. Thank you.
All right, Broken Arrow. It's time to announce this year's District Teacher of the Year. Kyle Cole, Rhodes Elementary.
Dan Hawk here with Aerovision, and I'm with the Teacher of the Year, Mr. Kyle Cole from Rhodes Elementary. How special is this honor for you today?
It is beyond special. It's a huge honor. This district I fell in love with this district when I first started here. They brought me in, and as soon as I got here, I realized I just can't see myself teaching anywhere else. It showed me the love for teaching, but I've met so many people who've helped guide me and brought me here today. So this was just such an honor, and I'm going to work so hard to represent Broken Arrow, not just the district, but the city as well.
Engaging young minds is the key goal as a teacher and as an educator. For you take it a step further by even building the furniture that these children sit on, trying to get them engaged to understand education. What does that all mean to you?
It means everything. It's part of me. That's one thing. If somebody comes to my room, if any thing they can say is like, it reflects my love I have for teaching. It's a part of me, and I want my classroom to be warm and welcoming because that transition every day for those kids, even all year, can be difficult. So having a place that doesn't necessarily feel like a classroom, feels like a place that they can take ownership of and come in and let that guard down, and so we can teach them and show them that they're loved and teach them those skills.
For you, I know that the wheels are always spinning as far as what you want to teach your children next. How does it all come together for you as an educator?
It's just the kids kind of guide me on that one. It's just every year I wish I could say I could have an exact plan every year, but I really can't. They kind of tell me what they need to know, whether it's just more life skills, social skills, or the academics. They construct their own learning, and I feel like I'm a facilitator most of the time.
I know that you're a teacher from the time that I met you. You're going to push yourself even farther, even with this honor. What's next for you as an educator?
I can't go a day without thinking about my classroom, so I feel like that's just the little corner of the universe that I can make some change in, and at least have these people that can send them off and they can make even bigger change. So that's my focus, and that's what I think about all the time. I try not to think anything too big because they'll take care of that for me.
Universe is out there. Have you thought about where you want to take your significant other on this trip?
She's the boss, so I'm just, as long as she lets me go with her, I'll be okay with it. So I'll carry her bags too. So we can celebrate wherever we go, and yeah, and I'm just happy to be along.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Just walking through Building D, first thing you see is always her and Miss Rick standing out there. Sometimes you see Henry over there, her dog. You just go over there, that Corgi, just say what's up to Henry. It's just so easy to approach her and just talk to her and just say hi.
Wait until we get into the other questions because we've had some interesting answers. The way Ms. Twardowski teaches inspires me to do more interactive stuff with my students, and she's so willing to share whatever she has come up with in her class. So it's not just oh, I did this with my kids, I'm gonna keep that to myself. She's always willing hey guys, I tried this new thing in class, it worked out really well. And that way I'm encouraged to do stuff like that with my students.
She's there not just for the teaching aspect, because she does that really well, but just life aspects. She gives you tips, information, she's just always there for you.
Even if English is not their biggest thing, they feel like they had a cheerleader while they were at school, that someone was there rooting for them no matter what they were doing. They maybe didn't do the best, they were just glad that they had someone that was rooting for them, wanting them to succeed, and she's willing to still continue to be that person for them, even long past they're out of her classroom.
You may have heard about the Broken Arrow Public Schools Foundation, but did you know they fund more than just teacher grants?
We fund BizTown, an immersive learning experience that teaches all 5th grade students about business operations and leadership opportunities within our community.
We support Project Graduation, a fun and safe event for our seniors to celebrate the culmination of their high school career.
We fund the Read to Succeed initiative that puts 4 books in the hands of every 2nd grade student in the district.
We support our site and district teachers of the year with monetary awards because we know teachers have the greatest impact on student learning.
Since 1992, the foundation has given more than $1 million to support Broken Arrow teachers and students, and that's only possible because of the generosity of our local community.
With an established vision to promote academic excellence and provide enhanced educational opportunities for the talented young minds of our beloved community, the Broken Arrow Public Schools Foundation continues to have a lasting impact on students' lives.
And it's easier than ever for you to join us in that mission. Every dollar you donate is a direct investment in our community's future leaders, innovators, and change makers. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about Broken Arrow Public Schools Foundation. I hope you'll join us in our efforts to connect the community with the classroom.
You'll see on the outside of the body the ampullae of Lorenzini, that spiral valve of intestine, several of the features, pretty much all of them we talked about on Friday.
Taking his class opened my eye to education can be fun, and it doesn't have to just be tedious work. There's interactive games that he will do. At the beginning of the semester, we did a game about natural selection. He does them with you. It's easier to understand a certain part of the subject matter when he goes over them individually at a time.
He's helped me to think outside the box in terms of my musical ability, which is actually something I didn't think he'd be able to do, but here he is, not even doing it on purpose, and I'm becoming this wild musician, and it's partially because of him, my zoology teacher, that's so cool.
Your respiratory structures are up here, so your heart's gonna be pretty much directly right inside of here.
Being in Pride has really established how teachers work and how they have to know how things work to really, really teach it effectively. And I haven't met a teacher that's not music that has done Mr. Rowe's job so well.
This year's Beyond and Above winner. Please help me welcome to the stage Maurice Wallace, behavior coach at the Broken Arrow Freshman Academy.
Dan Hawk here with Aerovision. I'm here with Beyond and Above winner Maurice Wallace. How was this night for you? I know that it was a whirlwind of a night, hearing everybody, finding out where you'd stand, but what does it mean to you to walk away with this?
It just means a lot, not only to me, but to BAFA. I think there's a perception of BAFA out there with a lot of people, and I don't think they understand what we're trying to do for the district, and it starts with BAFA. So I think for me, this award means a lot to BAFA, and if we can just continue to put that positive energy out there for BAFA, then we'll be all right.
When I walked through and did the story with you, learning that your smile is contagious, but it's getting across to the kids. Tell me about how important that is as to why you got in the education.
Well, every day, one thing I can always say, we never go through what kids are going through today. What kids are going through today, I think that what we have to understand is it doesn't matter what we're going through, it matters what they're going through. Connecting, engaging with kids every day, impacting kids every day. But I think that one thing that we can do as teachers, as educators, as support staff is just to make sure that we walk in with a smile on our face every day, because that kid needs that smile. These kids today are going through a lot more than what we went through as kids, and I think if I do that and love every day and love to come to work every day, it's a positive for the kids.
The lesson that I learned tonight is it's more than just a teacher, it's more than the secondary individual helping with a student. Tell me about what that means to you to make that impact on a child.
Well, obviously teachers are teaching my kids. I think that if I have that impact with them, then they can take that on to the future. I mean, I've seen, I have Miss Otten in there who I've known since I was in 4th grade. Miss Green, who's an assistant principal, she's my science teacher whenever I was in 6th grade. Obviously, Mr. Rice, who's our principal, Miss Silva, Miss Officer who hired me. I think those are those people right there. As long as we have those type of people impacting those type of kids every day, they'll be able to come back and do the things that we're doing, not only as teachers, but as support staff.
But what does this honor mean to you this evening?
This is the top. I think a lot of people understand. If you know me from whenever I was younger, I think this is where it's at right here. I mean, football is football. Winning championships is winning championships. But being recognized in the academic world is major. We always say in our locker room in the coach's office that we're teachers first before we're coaches.
Life happens in a hurry. Our money experts will help you keep up. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
Hey guys, welcome back. We hope you enjoyed those videos. Thanks for watching us live on Aerovision and right here live at Tiger Field. I'm Abby Ferguson alongside my friend Lauren Flowers, and we are your co-hosts for the evening. Next up on the show, we spotlight a couple of videos from the fine arts world at Broken Arrow High School, including a highlight video that's very personal to me, the Pride of Broken Arrow winning their 21st consecutive OBA state championship, 30th overall.
After that, we take a closer look at the first ever Fine Arts Signing Day, as well as get exclusive interviews with seniors from Tiger Theater about this year's spring musical, Guys and Dolls.
We want to make sure we shout out our Project Grad sponsors, the Broken Arrow Public Schools Foundation and Broken Arrow PTA. Thanks to their generous donation, over 1,400 seniors will enjoy a free night to celebrate graduation with their friends.
We also want to thank all the One Club sponsors that support all Aerovision live streams and big district events. TTCU Federal Credit Union, First National Bank of Broken Arrow, Quick Trip, Tulsa Bone and Joint Clinic, Ascension St. John, and the Aero Group. Check out these Aerovision videos and we will be back shortly.
Research shows that being in the fine arts improves the cognitive skills and makes kids smarter. We have a commitment to the fine arts from our pre-K all the way through our senior students, and this is the fruits of that labor for the very first ever Fine Arts Collegiate signing.
The new event center on the campus of Broken Arrow High School hosted its first ever signing day event for its fine arts students.
The passion that you have is something that we challenge you not to lose as you go to the next step of your journey.
More than 20 students put pen to paper for colleges and universities, not just regionally, but took their talents across the United States.
Put your name on the dotted line. Congratulations, our graduates, class of 2024.
The students' hard work paid off significantly, not just with their academic achievements, but also through their dedication to the arts, showcasing creativity and excellence, and of course, securing scholarships.
The amount of scholarships our fine arts students have for the year is $3.3 million. Such an incredible amount. We are so proud of our kids.
Fine arts says a lot about our humanity and who we are. It gives kids a chance to have self-expression and to show their individuality and to show their passion that they have for something that they're gifted and talented at.
That is something that's very important, and we want to keep that legacy going that you all have established and keep it rolling for years to come and make sure all of our students have that opportunity.
The foundation has been laid for the class of 2024, and their legacy is just beginning. At Broken Arrow High School with Aerovision, I'm Dan Hawk.
Guys and Dolls is a musical set in the 50s with two different stories, but eventually they intertwine near the end. It has like church dolls, and it has gamblers and hotbox girls, and they all merge together in the end, and it's a beautiful story.
I think Miss Ellis chose to put on this show because it's a lot different than what we've done in the past couple of years. The past couple of years it's been more kiddie-ish, appealing to more children, and it's been a more like modern musical. So this is considered a golden age musical because it's set in the 50s, and that's something that she hasn't done in a while. And I think she wanted to challenge us.
To me, I believe it's a show that shows not just the power of love to go through things that people are doing that aren't right. Like me and my co-star Maroni, we're gambling in this show, and we see the power of love overpower their love and their addiction to gambling. So I feel it's a show that shows that love can overpower anything.
The impact that this show had on me is just a great impact overall. It being my last show of high school, it was very challenging. It impacted me a lot with like acting skills wise. This is the most character-y I've ever had to be with like the New York accent, completely changing my voice. It helped me like work harder and become a stronger actor and a character. And just the storyline, it was just such a sweet storyline, I think. It impacted me in the way I see the world and the way I see my life. It just gave me a greater love for what I do.
In my few years of being in Tiger Theater, I've really been able to soak in all the knowledge and wisdom that Miss Ellis has put out there. And she has impacted my life in a way that I don't think a lot of people have. She has helped me grow into the person that I am today.
To the cast and crew, I would say I love you guys so much, and I wouldn't have done it at all without your encouragement, and I'm so proud of all of you because you are all so talented, and I see that on stage. I watch you backstage, and I see how hard you're working and how amazing you do, and I'm so proud to watch it. It makes me like beam backstage. I'm like, oh, I love you guys. I'm just gonna miss it so much.
At Ascension St. John, you'll find advanced heart care, brain and spine care, and personalized cancer care. And we excel just as much in the things that can't be measured. Listening more closely, caring more compassionately.
Your side hustle keeps you moving. We'll help you get where you really want to go. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
Welcome back. We're your third set of co-hosts for the night. I'm Mallory Berry.
And I'm Alex Tyner.
Tonight is a very special occasion for over 1,400 BHS graduates and their families. We want to remind everyone that this is a formal event, and each graduate is the most important person in the arena to their friends and families. So we ask that the audience please refrain from making noise or interfering in any way with the ability of others to hear students' names as they are called. We also ask that while you take pictures, please do not block the aisles or stand near the railings.
Because this is also a night for celebration, there will be a time at the end of the ceremony for everyone to make all the noise they can make, as the members of the class of 2024 throw their hats in the air and celebrate this special night together.
With that said, we have more Aerovision videos for your enjoyment. Next up, we take a behind-the-scenes look at our recent field trip to downtown Tulsa, where we visited the News on 6 studio and One Oak Field, home of the Tulsa Drillers.
It was an amazing trip that gave us Aerovision students an opportunity to witness firsthand the work that goes into live productions at multiple professional locations, and give those of us who are interested a chance to see what our futures might look like.
After that, we premiere a video that highlights the Broken Arrow Public Schools Foundation's Read to Succeed initiative. This program gives new age-appropriate books to every second grader in the district. Pretty amazing.
Check out the videos as we count down to 7 o'clock.
It's not every day that we get to take the Aerovision bus on the road, as we're at Griffin Media to check out the intricacies of what goes on with media.
That's right, Dan. We're here to look at the in-studio version of News on 6 as well as the radio station. Let's take a look.
Students dove right in to learn about the inner workings of Griffin Media. Their first stop was the radio station, inside the studio of 92.9 The River with Carly Rush.
That was the Gap Band. You dropped a bomb on me. Hey, did you know that they're from Tulsa?
Rush, who shared firsthand her journey in front of the microphone, began right here in Tulsa with a part-time job at the University of Tulsa.
Have a passion to entertain, to tell stories. Maybe you're the class clown or something. This is definitely the job for you.
Down the hall, the Blitz 1170 AM was the perfect spot for our Aerovision students dreaming of sports glory. Program Director Jeremy Poplin and Blitz producer Bryce Halls advised them to keep mastering their social media.
You can start your own thing right away, right? I mean, you can even just get your own practice going on, and I think that's really important for kids to be able to start their own production.
Production skills will take you further than anything in this business. On-air people, everyone wants that job, but on-air people come and go. Production, there's always going to be a need for it no matter what.
From Griffin Radio, the students made their way to the News on 6 studio, where our very own Jasmine Bell had the chance to visit with some of News on 6's on-air talent, including morning anchor Leanne Taylor and meteorologist Stephen Narrance.
How do you feel experiences like this help better the next generation of journalists?
It absolutely gives you an opportunity to go in and meet the people that are making the news, working on the news right now, and gives you an idea, is that something I really want to do down the road?
I remember what it was like when I learned about the business at this age, so being able to turn that around and be the one that gives out that wisdom, it's really cool.
At News on 6, it's like a big family putting together the news every night. With decades of journalism experience, there's a lot to learn.
You go and condense a 2-hour meeting down into the 1 minute of information that you really need to know. Got to be curious about what's going on, be informed, read stuff. That's the preparation I would suggest.
You may not stay forever, but the job skills that you learn are going to really be good. Communication, organization, crushing deadlines. If you can handle all those, you can handle it in so many other places in this world.
Asking questions you should be asking to go out. If it's being a reporter that you want to do, if it's being an anchor, figuring out how you can get on the set. The more skills you have, the more successful you'll be in a newsroom.
Our Aerovision tour now made a stop at One Oak Field as the Drillers in action, getting all the behind-the-scenes footage of seeing what it's like to put a baseball game together.
Dan, no surprise here. Aerovision is always up to something when it comes to cultivating our next generation of journalists.
Control rooms where the magic happens before a game can be hectic. Aerovision's Blake Shy also works part-time for the drillers, just like our regular Aerovision games. Today, Daryl Turner was in the driver's seat, teaching our students valuable lessons.
I was young at one point, and I was eager to learn, and it's nice to be able to show people from in high school, because I didn't know this was an opportunity for a career path, and it's nice to see this for younger kids, I guess.
Yeah, it's a full circle. Like, learning stuff here, even as a high school student can help a great deal, in the classroom as well.
Pitch, he's swinging a fly ball to right, racing back to his left on the run, can't get it, reaching out was Town. The ball caroms off the wall and into second base with yet another hit. A double is Goffier.
During the festivities, our students delved into the print journalism with Barry Lewis at the Tulsa World, a veteran in the field for over 40 years.
Here about an hour before the game. It's all set. Check out. If there's pre-game notes, like any roster moves, a great ride for 40 years, starting with the Tulsa Tribune and now with the Tulsa World. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of interesting experiences, been to places I never imagined I'd get a chance to go to.
So there you have it, a fun-filled day and first-hand experience of what it takes to be a journalist in various forms, all while enjoying a Drillers baseball game.
Make sure you tune in to Aerovision every week for a new episode of Good Morning Broken Arrow.
And also check us out on all social media platforms to find out where we'll be at next. Until next time, go Tigers. What does today mean to you to get a brand new book?
Dad, I love it.
Why do you love books so much?
Because I get to read them.
Books and paper sacks and even a wagon strolled the hallways of several Broken Arrow public schools, all with the same motivation, to promote the joy of reading.
And a lot of them have moved so much from being able to just read their basic sight words to where they're starting to get that comprehension.
And this is for your classroom. So you guys all get to leave with 4 books.
Summer break might be around the corner, but every second grader in the Broken Arrow public school system received an added bonus, a book from the BAPS Foundation, to help further their reading and education.
It was so awesome to be able to hand deliver these to the classrooms, to see the teachers be able to hand them out, and just to be able to see the kids get so excited that they have books in their hands that they get to leave with and leave school with, and those are theirs. They don't have to share them. They don't belong to the school. They get to go home with those, and those get to stay with them.
Of course, reading unlocks countless possibilities for our students. It lets them explore this huge world around them.
Why is it so special?
Because there's so many good books. And I like books. It's good to know that I actually have something to read every night before I go to bed.
We've worked on reading all year, and so when they achieve something and they know I can do this and I can read this to my friends, my family, my dog, I know that they'll have a great time doing it.
Reading is the best. How do you become a better reader?
Reading is like a treasure map for our students, and it will unlock endless adventures with the help of the Broken Arrow Public Schools Foundation. With Aerovision, I'm Dan Hawk.
In 1989, the First National Bank of Broken Arrow established the first Achievement Scholarship Award to help graduating seniors who they or their parents were bank customers to help with the cost of a college education. And since that time, we've paid out more than $300,000 in scholarships to 40 students.
I am going to TCC for dental hygiene, and in total, TCC is quoting about $30,000 for that program. So this scholarship will provide me with almost a third of my entire cost for school, which is really, really generous. It's relieving to know that I won't have to worry about such a huge portion of the education. A scholarship like this will absolutely change my life, because being a hygienist, you have the liberty of being very flexible with your schedule, and so that gives me the opportunity to be a mom and all of that stuff, but it also just gives me time to stay active within the community and maybe do stuff with First National Bank, volunteer with Broken Arrow Neighbors or volunteer with charities and stuff like that. It's just having that profession be available to me is just really exciting.
The bank provides the scholarship in order to provide financial support to students who face rising costs of a college education. This is just one way that the bank chooses to give back to the community, as well as customers and their children who are graduating seniors.
Hey guys, we're your fourth and final co-hosts for the evening. I'm Reina Garcia.
And I'm Michaela Reyes.
Before we get back to the videos, we want to mention to everyone in attendance who has family and friends at home who can't make it, that this event is being live streamed by Aerovision on BA School's YouTube channel and Facebook, as well as Aerovision.tv. Be sure and spread the word.
We also encourage everyone here who isn't already doing so to get out their phones and subscribe to the BA School's YouTube channel so you can get notifications whenever we go live or drop a new video.
Now it's also a great time to make sure that you are following the amazing BA School social media channel so you don't miss all the great graduation content that will follow, including pictures, highlight videos, and more.
Next up, we have 3 special stories, 2 of them student produced. First, we hear from those students involved in this year's Make-A-Wish event during Smile Week, followed by stories on a collaborative project between BAHS Yearbook and Creative Writing classes and our hometown JROTC heroes.
And speaking of yearbooks, one last reminder, the 2024 BAHS Yearbook is out. And if you haven't gotten yours yet, it's not too late. Students can go to room Main 106 or johnsons.com to purchase your yearbook before they're all gone.
Back to some more Aerovision videos.
So Brooklyn is 6, and she was diagnosed with a brain tumor a couple of years ago. When the Wish Greeners came to her home, she decided that she wanted to go to Disney World. And Erin, the philanthropy director at Make-A-Wish, decided that she'd be a good fit, so we were able to decorate the whole school with princesses and all the things that she loved. Smile Week is our school's philanthropy organization that raises money for Make-A-Wish. Smile Week stands for Seeing Miracles in Life Every Day, and so we try to do a bunch of events during the year to really raise money for Brooklyn.
2 years ago, she was diagnosed with a brain tumor, a benign in her cerebellum, and the surgeon removed it. And then after there was showing growth, so she started chemotherapy for 15 months. She just finished it in January, and everything is going steady, and we're just so grateful. And when we had the opportunity for Make-A-Wish, she loves Disney, and we kind of talked about options, and of course she mentioned Disney World, and that was kind of the easy decision.
Why did you decide you wanted to go to Disney World?
Because I love everything there.
You love everything there? How special did it make you feel with all these people being here?
This or this much. Okay, this much.
What was your favorite part about coming here today and seeing that your wish was granted?
When I walked and everybody cheered.
Brooklyn is so important to our student council, and then also just our leadership organization as a whole here. She is only 6 years old, and she's already gone through so much. So to give her just like one day where it's all about her, you can celebrate her, send her on her wish, it's really special to me.
Seeing our whole community rally around one child and making sure their wish gets granted is truly amazing, and seeing everyone persevere through our hard times to make sure that it happens is amazing.
Without people supporting organizations like Make-A-Wish, their missions can't happen. And so just making sure there's people always supporting it is a really big deal, because without it, it would be impossible to help kids like Brooklyn.
We're so grateful for this opportunity and for Brooklyn to be picked for this, and just to know that this is going to be a lifelong memory, and it's going to be engraved in our hearts forever, and we're just grateful for this community, and thank you so much.
As part of a collaborative project, Broken Arrow High School students in yearbook and creative writing spent the day at the Tulsa Zoo with one goal in mind: to create children's books.
So Ms. Dildine and I were talking about how our students don't get opportunities to go on trips like this, and so we began brainstorming what we could do to collaborate. And my creative writing students were going to be writing children's books, and so it seemed like a perfect opportunity to get to see some characters that we don't get to see at school, and observe them and see what their behaviors are like and what their environment is like.
To prepare for the Zoo Day, we had to create these stories that they were children's stories. We read children's stories, we kind of examined what was in a children's story, what you did to put them together, and we took that and we created our own with themes and certain animals, and they created little stories for children.
As a yearbook student, you don't typically shoot animals. Normally you're just trying to get the faces of the students whenever they're doing something interesting, but today, it kind of got me out of my comfort zone a little bit with photography, because I could try different angles, I could do something creative with it. I didn't have to strictly stick to just getting faces and like actions.
I think I just wasn't expecting to get to know so many different types of people. You kind of get used to working in the same groups with the same type of people in the same classes, and just to kind of branch off into different environments and different groups, and then see different people and different animals and stuff.
My favorite part of the day has been how much fun they're having and we're having, and getting to see students outside of school having fun and learning outside of a classroom.
Working with the yearbook students has been super fun. They're super kind, and just watching them in their natural habitat, taking pictures and all that stuff, it's really cool to watch and see.
I wasn't really sure how the creative writing and yearbook would work together, but I think it was really interesting getting to sit down with them and hear about their ideas, and it's oh, that's something I wouldn't have thought of, and then getting to help them out and making that collaboration together.
That's a wrap from us here at the Tulsa Zoo. We hope you enjoyed following along.
In the heart of Broken Arrow, right here at Broken Arrow High School, where the spirit of community runs deep, are emerging heroes. While superheroes may be stuff of fiction, right here at Broken Arrow High School, our hometown heroes are training up our next generation of leaders.
What JROTC is we are a program that's goal-oriented on trying to instill values into students, and trying to produce citizens with character.
Inside of the largest high school in Oklahoma lies the JROTC program, where veterans take on the task of equipping the next generation.
One of my assignments in the military was as an instructor for intelligence officers. We kind of ran the course that trained all the new intelligence officers for the Air Force. And I enjoyed teaching. When I retired, I thought this would be the best way to, one, continue that teaching aspect, and also, get to continue to wear the uniform.
I'm really interested in seeing the growth of our students, and we get them as a freshman, and they're, you can see the immaturity in them, and the immaturity of their decision making, and just kind of the way that their behavior is. And then we get to teach them and watch them grow in how they make decisions and how they behave and how they learn how to be a follower, and how to develop that into leadership skills in our program.
Instructor Brian Howe states he believes the skills they instill in students helps to set them up to be better active service members in society today.
It keeps me young, working with all the teenagers, and I just, enjoy coming to work every day and working with the students and seeing them grow.
This story is just one of many that truly exemplifies the heart for Broken Arrow, meaning that Broken Arrow remains to be a testament to the fact that sometimes the most extraordinary stories are not just found within inside of comic books, but they're found inside the lives of those in Broken Arrow every day.
Tulsa Bone and Joint, Northeast Oklahoma's sports medicine experts. We are pleased to help you and the athletes in your life with a number of surgical and non-surgical options. Tulsa Bone and Joint is proud to serve as team orthopedist for local high schools such as Broken Arrow, Owasso, Sapulpa, Cascia Hall, and Bishop Kelly. We're also proud to be team orthopedist for FC Tulsa. Tulsa Bone and Joint, moving life forward.
Dan Hawk here for another Dan Does Stuff. We're at Crunch Fitness. I'm with Chase Elkins, Community Relations Coordinator. What's going on today for us?
Well, Dan, it's exciting to be here at Crunch Fitness. Crunch is a huge partner for Broken Arrow Public Schools. They are in New Orleans Square, and if you haven't been, you're missing out. This parking lot is packed.
Yeah, it's packed out here on a Wednesday, and I believe you're going to put me through the ringer, but what's more importantly for what Broken Arrow Public School officials can get here at Crunch Fitness?
Yeah, we appreciate partners like Crunch because they provide a discounted membership for all employees of Broken Arrow Public Schools. $29.99 for the Peak Results membership, waives all the fees. So you're coming in $29.99 a month, no fees at all.
Now we're going to go in and see what I can get done and see what Crunch has to offer.
All right, let's do it.
Let's take a look at Crunch. I'm here with Ben Martin, managing partner here at Crunch. What do we got here? Because this is a very beautiful facility.
What you have here is 45,000 square feet of serious fitness fun, my friend. We like to brag that we're 7 gyms in one. A little bit of everything for the member experience, for sure.
At Crunch Fitness, you'll find an extensive selection of over 100 pieces of cardio equipment, providing ample space for your workout on treadmills and stair steppers. Right next to those awesome machines, visitors will find Crunch Fitness's group fitness area, one of 5 zones offering diverse class options tailored to their needs and body type. And just a short walk down the hall, they'll discover the Hot Yoga Studio, featuring various levels for them to explore. In addition to group fitness and yoga studio classes, Crunch Fitness also offers sessions on the turf area, equipped with battle ropes, sleds, tires, stationary tires, boxes, and anything you can imagine. And don't forget the high-intensity interval training classes happening right there on the turf as well.
Describe the free weights and what our Broken Arrow Public School staff members will be able to access.
Miles of cardio and heavy weights. That's what we have. So, I mean, I don't know if you can even do it justice in the clip, but it's basically a mile walk from one end of the dumbbells down to the other side.
All right, let's streamline this. At Crunch Fitness, you're covered with 15 benches, so no need to battle for a spot. Whether you're a newbie or a pro, they've got weight sets from 5 to 120 pounds. Yep, heavy lifting right there. They've got a wide range of stationary equipment to get you moving and burning. And check it out, 10 powerlifting stations at the squat racks. It's all about that lift hard, drop weights, go crazy vibe in their judgment-free zone.
All right, I'll take you into my ride studio, man. Around here, we live to ride and ride to live.
Count them, 20 bikes, all top-of-the-line Schwinn bicycles. And the kicker, whatever you conquer in the ride studio translates seamlessly onto the trails. And for parents hitting the gym with their little ones in tow, no sweat. Crunch Fitness has you covered on that front too.
A lot of our parents will come in here, drop their kids off, hightail it straight to R&R, get on one of our relaxed hydro massage beds and just put on Netflix. And if that's part of your wellness journey, man, I'm all about it.
I love it. Let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
It's not just massage therapy. Crunch Fitness offers a spectrum of additional amenities, from spray tan stations utilizing organic products to red light healing chambers that assist in collagen production, easing your sore joints and even addressing stretch marks. Crunch Fitness also delivers hydrotherapy alongside 4 stand-up tanning beds and 3 laid-down tanning beds for that flawless glow.
After a hard day working for Aerovision, this is the seat that I'm going to be chilling in. All right, Ben, well, thank you for showing us the gym. We appreciate it. Once again, it's all included for all of our Broken Arrow public staff members.
Yeah, we actually have a corporate wellness agreement with the city of Broken Arrow, as well as with Broken Arrow School District. So you not only are guaranteed our lowest rate for the Peak Results membership, that's locked in at $29.99, grandfathered in, it'll stay that way forever. You pay absolutely nothing when you come to enroll. We'll just get you started, and then your billing will start on the 1st of the following month. And you don't pay an annual fee with us at all. So it's just straight to the monthly membership.
So the only thing that we're waiting on is get to the gym.
Come on and see us, man.
Well, until next time, I'm Dan Hawk for another Dan Does Stuff.
You need this? I got you.
After I walk this stage, it's not going to be the last time you see me on a stage.
I am a tiger. I am tenacious. Hold on. I feel a chant coming up. Go Diego, Diego! Go Diego, Diego! Go Diego, Diego! Go Diego, Diego!
Wait, graduation's about to start? Hold on. Welcome to the day in the life of a Broken Arrow graduate.
What's up, brother?
1, 2, 3 amigos.
Hello? Sweet. That was the circus. They told me I'm in.
No, it's okay. I can drive.
Absolutely not. I'll drive.
Is this cute or should I add ruffles?
In the third round, 43rd pick, Kansas City Chiefs select Hunter Martins.
Mama, I made it.
I have no idea what to wear. Girl, just wear sweatpants. Ugh, as if.
You can make every day a great day.
What's up, brothers?
Don't forget to book your senior photos with me.
My gosh, I can't find anything. Well, if you would just use labels, you would be able to. It's all right. I'm not really part of the organized scene anyway.
Man, I wish I had more medals.
It's okay, the season's not over yet.
But it's senior year.
You still have the Olympics.
So I've got to be 35. Vote Wagner, 2044.
So do you think your superlative was the best superlative?
Of course. Duh. I'm going to be a reality TV star anyway.
VeggieTales who?
Wait, you guys already graduated? Crap.
Gosh, graduation's coming up, and I don't even know what pair of shoes I'm wearing yet.
I can't believe senior year is almost over.
We still got the rest of our lives.
Ariel, can I tell you a joke? Of course. Okay, what kind of tea is hard to swallow?
I don't know.
Reality.
Pink, pink, pink. Girls, girls, girls. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Twirls, twirls, twirls. Best friends.
Catch me if you can.
Actually, these aren't lenses or glasses, they're spectacles.
I can see myself graduating. Can you?
It's not graduation without a good hair day.
Can't believe we're graduating. It's okay.
Gosh, I'm so sad you're leaving me this year.
It's okay. Turn that frown upside down.
Oh my gosh, graduation is literally right now. I don't even know what I'm doing after graduation. I don't know if I'm going to OSU or Arkansas. Everybody wants me to go either. I haven't even submitted any applications yet. And who am I in the room with? What if they're crazy? Oh my gosh, graduation's starting right now. I'm not even ready yet.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed this special BAHS Class of 2024 graduation pre-show. Be sure to follow at BA Schools and at BAHS Tigers on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Those last two videos were pretty good. Jasmine, did you have anything to do with the superlatives?
I definitely did.
And how about Aerovision's Dan Hawk with the awesome Dan Does Stuff segment at Crunch Fitness?
Special shout out to all of our Aerovision staff on helping us cultivate our gifts this year.
It's hard to believe that the class of 2024 is about to walk across that stage, but the moment is almost here. Congrats to all of our fellow seniors, but especially our Aerovision classmates. We're going to miss you all a ton.
Well, it's almost time to start the 116th commencement ceremony for Broken Arrow High School and watch the class of 2024 walk across that stage.
Speaking for me and Alex, and especially all the seniors in the Aerovision program, thanks for letting us tell your stories and keeping you updated with all the news you need to know at BAHS.
It's been a pleasure.
Congrats to all of the seniors and their friends and family tonight from everyone here at Aerovision.
And now we count down the final minutes before we begin the 116th commencement ceremony at Broken Arrow High School. Thanks for joining us. Bye!
Good evening and welcome to Broken Arrow Memorial Stadium. I'm Crystal Barber, Broken Arrow High School principal, and on behalf of all of us here at Broken Arrow Public Schools, I'd like to welcome you to the 116th commencement ceremony for Broken Arrow High School. Our vision is empowering our diverse student body to be college, career, and life ready. Tonight is a very special occasion for our students and their families, one that we hope they will cherish for the rest of their lives. This is a formal event as we celebrate almost 1,400 graduates. Each of these graduates is the most important person in the stadium to their families and friends. So we ask that the audience please refrain from making noise or interfering in any way with the ability of others to hear students' names as they are called. Because this is also a night for celebration, we have provided a time at the end of the ceremony for you to make all the noise you can make as the members of the class of 2024 throw their hats in the air and celebrate this special night together. Thank you for doing your best to help us celebrate our students with dignity and with class. Once again, welcome. It is a great night to be a Tiger, and we are so glad you are here. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.
Principal of Broken Arrow High School. On behalf of the Board of Education and the faculty of Broken Arrow High School, I'd like to welcome you to the 116th Annual Broken Arrow High School Commencement Ceremony. Please rise to welcome the graduates of the class of 2024. continue standing as our colors are presented by members of our Broken Arrow High School JROTC and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Please advance and present the colors. Thank you. Please be seated. Tonight, we wish to honor those of you who have served in our country's armed forces, are currently serving, or have enlisted and will enlist soon. That includes our graduates tonight. As our medley of service anthems play, please stand when you hear your service branches song. We salute you for your dedication and service.
Shout, counter marching all about, and those caissons go rolling along.
this time, we will observe a tradition that has been a part of the commencements of our proud school since its early days. Bells play a large role in the life of most schools, signaling the beginning and the end of the school day, as well as signaling a trip to the tardy stations. The ringing of a bell also notes an occasion of particular significance or importance. As we often do, we reach into our past and resurrect those symbols and sounds which provided inspiration in the past, help to make us who we are, and have assisted in bringing us to this milestone. The old bell of historic Broken Arrow High School is with us tonight, and we call forth Christian Miramontes and Ava Skipper of the class of 2024 to ring the bell for blessings and good fortune for our senior class. This bell is sounded over all the classes that came before you, and tonight it rings in celebration of you, class of 2024. And now another old tradition. Please rise for the singing of our school's alma mater. You may be seated afterwards.
As we look to tomorrow, when we leave the past behind, the friendships and memories will stay within our minds for the times we shared together and the changes yet to come. You say you broken arrow, our futures have begun.
Thank you. You may be seated. Tonight I have the distinct pleasure of introducing and recognizing our guests joining me on the platform. Please stand as your name is called. I ask that the audience please hold their applause until everyone has been introduced. Mr. Chuck Perry, Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Carla Dias, Deputy Superintendent. Mr. Larry Shackelford, Associate Superintendent. Mr. Steve Dunn, Assistant Superintendent. Mr. Steve Allen, Board of Education President. Mr. Jerry Denton, Board of Education Vice President. Mr. John Cockrell, Board of Education Deputy Clerk. Ms. Brandy Roulette, Board of Education Clerk. Ms. Debbie Taylor, Board of Education Member. Mr. Andy Rice, Broken Arrow Freshman Academy Principal. Ms. Shannon Turner, Broken Arrow Options Academy Principal. Ms. Christy Smith, Broken Arrow High School Associate Principal. Mr. Joseph David, Senior Class President. Mr. Parker Wagnon, Student Council President. Ms. Noelle Offit, Representative of the Class of Distinction. Ms. Stacy Replogle, Vanguard Academy Principal. Ms. Marcy White, Virtual Academy Principal. Ms. Julie Sunderland, Broken Arrow Early College High School Principal. Ms. Misha Bordowski and Mr. Holden Rowe, Broken Arrow High School Teachers of the Year, and Mr. Kyle Cole, District Teacher of the Year. And joining us on the field this evening is Ms. Natalie Enoff, Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Rusty Stecker, Chief Human Resources Officer, Ms. Rosalind Van Jackson, Chief Support Services Officer, Mr. Ashley Bowser, Chief Technology Officer, Mr. Tony Sappington, Executive Director of Secondary Instruction, Mr. Brandon Chitty, Executive Director of Virtual Programs and Instructional Technology, Dr. Sharon James, Executive Director of Educational Programming, and Ms. Daylene Thornton, Executive Director of Special Education. Please join me in giving these individuals a round of applause for their tireless support of Broken Arrow Public Schools. And you all can be seated. Thank you. Tonight I also have the honor of introducing Mr. Chuck Perry, Superintendent of Broken Arrow Public Schools. As a 1987 Broken Arrow graduate along with his wife Monica, they were the first class to attend the new high school for both their junior and senior years. Other than when he was obtaining an undergraduate degree from the University of Tulsa, he has lived his entire life in this wonderful city. He earned a Master's of Education degree from Northeastern State University at the BA campus, which has brought him to where he is today. Engaging students both in and out of the classroom has always been his passion. During his tenure as Associate Superintendent, he, along with his team, helped bring the JROTC program to Broken Arrow High School in 2015. This program has been a perfect fit because BA is a community who honors those who serve in the military. In addition, he has spearheaded the growth of the Student Leadership Program at the high school from approximately 50 students to around 375 today. This has made it one of the most popular electives on our campus. It is not unusual to have more than 1,000 students at an event because they feel connected to our school. Mr. Perry recognizes that these types of engagement opportunities help build school culture to an even greater level. Please welcome an educational mentor and lifelong educator, Mr. Chuck Perry, to the podium. Mr. Perry.
Good evening. I am so excited to be here tonight to celebrate our graduates, and I'm thankful that we're able to hold it on this beautiful night on our own BA campus. Our graduates have worked very hard to reach this milestone, and it is my hope that both students and our families walk away from this evening feeling honored by the ceremony and all the festivities involved. We hope this will be an extra special memory in your time at Broken Arrow. Before I get too far, though, there's one person in attendance tonight who I feel deserves our recognition, both because of his impact on Broken Arrow Public Schools as well as the entire BA community for many, many years. Dr. Clarence Oliver, Jr. joined the Broken Arrow High School faculty as a journalism teacher in 1955. Over time, his career led him to the role as assistant superintendent for 12 years before he was named superintendent in 1974, where he went on to lead the district for 18 years. He is still the longest-serving superintendent in BA history. At 94 years old, he is present tonight to celebrate his great-grandson's graduation, and we are so grateful for his attendance here this evening. His impact and imprint on who we are today makes me honored to introduce a fellow educator, Korean War veteran, my friend and mentor. Please give a warm round of applause for Dr. Clarence Oliver, Jr. Please stand, Mr. Oliver. Thank you. Now to the graduates. I know some of you may be feeling happy, some may be feeling bittersweet, some sad, and some are thinking, just please get on with the show because you're ready to move on from your high school careers. What's great is that all of those feelings are okay. Each of you have different goals and a vision of how you want your life to look in the very near future. Regardless of the differences in those goals and visions for the future, if I can advise you all just one thing you can do, it would be this: be true to yourself. Sitting on the stage behind me is our Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Carla Dias. Please wave, Dr. Dias. When I was contemplating whether or not I was the right person to lead this district as superintendent, she gave me some of the best advice that I have ever received. You see, I didn't know if I was educated enough, smart enough, experienced enough, and I wondered if I exemplified the qualities of the superintendents that I had known and admired for the last 25 years in education. As I was sharing with her my insecurities and self-doubt, I told her I was going to have to change who I was, how I lead, and start acting differently in order to be successful. Thankfully, Dr. Dias looked at me and simply said, Please don't. You be you, and don't try to be anyone else. I don't even know if she realized how freeing those words were to hear. It was like a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. So simple, yet so profound. You be you. Tonight, as you stand on the threshold of your future, whatever that may be, I want you to feel the freedom that comes with being yourself. You be you. Each one of you is unique, and the world needs who you were created to be. You have a set of gifts that is unlike any other person on this planet, and you are here for such a time as this. Turn off the social media, which is a fake and a photoshopped universe, and turn on authentic conversations and connections with others around you by being vulnerable and real. You don't have to be perfect, because nobody is. In fact, I encourage you to embrace your perfect imperfections. Quit living your life in fear that you will fail at something, because you will, and it's okay to fail. I do so on a regular basis, and I'm not afraid of failure because I know I'm challenging myself, and I have realized that failing does not mean I am a failure. When you do fail, though, don't blame others or play the victim. Instead, own your mistakes. Move on and get better at being the best version of yourself. Society is desperate to see authenticity, so strive to be genuine. I'm so grateful for Dr. Dice's encouraging words that resonated with me so greatly. Again, you be you. Again, I am honored to be the superintendent of Broken Arrow. I have the opportunity to work alongside this great, incredible faculty and staff, and I am so proud to represent the greatest student body in the state of Oklahoma. Have a great evening, and always remember, the best is yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Perry. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome Senior Class President Joseph David, we all call him JoJo, to the platform to address the senior class. Welcome, Mr. David.
Thank you, Ms. Barber. It's hard to wait around for something you know might never happen, but it's harder to give up when you know it's everything you want. Yo, what is up, Broken Arrow Tigers? How y'all doing today? Love that energy. Man, in a little bit, we about to graduate. After all this, you can take some cute little IG pics with your besties, your homeboys, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, if you're lucky enough and have one. Quite frankly, I say that because I don't. But hey, after this speech, come holler at me, I'm single. Class of 2024, we did it. Even with the tardy stations, the bathroom timers, and the IDs. We did it. Just want to give a shout out to Photomath, Quizlet, and the newest member of academic dishonesty, ChatGPT, for getting us all here today. A while back, I was looking at my camera roll for stuff in 8th grade, and I saw a lot. I saw the cringe Snapchat filter pics, the 1111s, and the TBH/rates. Besides that, oddly enough, there was all these tattoo ideas I had in my gallery. I saw this one design, though, and it quoted, "Once you carry your own water, you will learn the value of every drop." See, now looking at that quote, the people who carried our water for us all through our lives are not going to be giving us the water for us to carry. Now it's time for us to value every drop, to truly understand how it is living life on your own. As we step into adulthood, those who supported us now pass the baton. While we grow up, we inherit more responsibilities, and sometimes that transition may be a lot, especially if we're unprepared or carrying past wounds. But we must heal from pains in our past, because if you don't heal what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you. Life is a two-edged sword. It's blessed with so much joy and happiness, but it also comes with sadness, loneliness, and grief. But sometimes to achieve a goal, you need to go through trials. Trials shape us, revealing our purpose. Fix it? I tried to fix it. I did everything. I showed him compassion. I showed him mercy. I walked away. I was the bigger man, and look where it got me. It's a quote in a beautiful TV show called Snowfall, quoted by Franklin Saint. Through this quote, you can see that you can't figure out everything alone. Secluding yourself from bottling in emotions and feelings doesn't help what you're facing. It only digs the hole deeper. I promise you, the bravest thing you can ever say is help. Because asking for help isn't giving up, it's refusing to give up. The question to that is, how can I face those struggles if I have no one to ask for help? My answer is in that moments of distress and struggle, there was one name I could always call on, and that's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I've long wondered why I'm here, but once I found Christ and developed a faith in the Lord, I've never been more happy and filled with joy. Through him, I found my why. I hope you find yours. Hey, to all the people in the crowd that went to Liberty Elementary, let me hear you. Now, to everyone that went to Oneida Ridge Middle School, let me hear you. Now I need y'all to be for real with me, because there's probably no way I could imagine bald-headed 4th grade or 7th grade Joseph DeWitt David being on the stage doing this, but I'm here and I don't regret any of it. Babe Ruth quotes, "Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill of regret." Our middle school legend and Mr. Paul Taylor Thompson's favorite rapper, Juice WRLD, quotes in a song of his, "They say hard work pays off, I've been feeling paid off." And yes, hard work does pay off. But hard work also comes with patience. Being successful is an investment. It's not something that's given randomly on a Tuesday night. Put it this way. You wouldn't plant a seed and dig it up every few minutes to see if it's grown. So why do you keep questioning your hard work and life choices? If I could sing, I'd start singing I Always Remember You by Hannah Montana right now. But for y'all's sake, I won't. It's crazy how much school has changed us. Growing up, we always loved the last day of school, the final bell ringing at 2:35, signifying the start of summer. But now we're all seniors. Now we're closer to the age of 20 than we are to 15. We're closer to having our first legal drink than graduating from middle school. And now our childhood is fading away as we're all here now cherishing our very last Broken Arrow High School shining moment. We used to all love the last day because we knew we all see each other again. Same place, same time, same people. But now it's our last day, and this time we won't be coming back. It hurts to say this, but it's time for goodbye. One huge shout out to Miss Wellborn, who is the reason I found my purpose and I was able to accomplish all this. Who would have thought a candy jar would have changed my life? To be beautiful means to be yourself. Stay the course, seniors. Never let someone change who you are to become what they need. Never forget, pain is temporary, success is temporary, but purpose is forever. Love you guys, and thank you to each and every single one of you for this opportunity. Remember, everything will be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, it's not the end. That's all from me. Peace out and stay blessed, class 2024.
Thank you, JoJo. Our next speaker this evening is Student Council President Parker Wagnon, who has some thoughts to share with our graduating seniors. Welcome, Mr. Wagnon.
Welcome. This is all quite exciting. Of course, we are only 30 minutes into this 2-hour ceremony. To all the parents, yes, here you are, listening to a 17-year-old with questionable wisdom advising your beloved child on how to tackle life. In all transparency, I forget to brush my teeth sometimes. I would like to get any and all appreciations out of the way. I'll spare you by not reciting names. If you've been a part of my high school journey, I thank you. On behalf of the graduates, I thank the teachers and parents who invested in our futures. Special thanks to the leadership team here at Broken Arrow. You taught me how to move through life's challenges. See, that's the thing about life. In the profound words of a family friend, life is disappointing. I know this speech is supposed to be like a cat poster and motivate you to achieve greatness. But as much as I hate to say it, from what I gather, life only gets harder from here. There will be taxes to file, water heaters to maintain, and long corporate meetings that could have been an email. As we enter into this new stage of life, we will be met with a series of hurdles. At this point, you're thinking, this kid is depressing. I, of course, prefer the term realistic. Don't worry, though. Our time in high school has prepared us with all the tools and grit we need to survive. I believe in you. You survived the high school parking lot at the end of the day. when you awkwardly crossed paths with your English teacher at Walmart, when the cafeteria burritos sent you to the porcelain thrones of Building B. Reflect on those awkward moments that fueled your teen angst. See how they shaped you. Going forward, we'll continue to grow over time. Though 20 years from now, when you sort through your closet and find your Stanley water bottle, you'll be reminded of high school. You'll be reminded of those moments that once seemed so monumental. Beyond the algebra and grammar rules, high school was like a washing machine. Sure, it tossed us around, but in the end, we left fresh and clean. We now have a fresh start. It's okay if you still have some stains. That's what moms are for. You see, high school is just the opening act. And spoiler alert, when the play ends, we're all placed in the same dirt, or perhaps a differently styled urn. Any personal accolades you may have received don't stick with you. Pursuing a perfect LinkedIn professional profile is useless in the end. It is like chasing the wind, as Ecclesiastes would call it. However, the challenge of life is actually a positive. Ironically, understanding that our imperfect world can't deliver perfect satisfaction actually delivers perfect freedom. Freedom to make mistakes. Freedom to not be overly constrained by fear. Freedom to not worry so much about yourself. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." I think Churchill is urging us to embrace life in all its joys and imperfections. So let's go forward. Or as renowned philosopher Ricky Bobby of Talladega Nights put it, shake and bake. Thank you.
Thank you, Parker. Academics are the central reason that all schools exist, and tonight we wish to honor our academic program. At this time, we would like to recognize all those who work with our students at Broken Arrow High School. We recognize at this level that we have the opportunity to reap the fruit of the collective efforts that have been planted since the very beginning of our students' educational careers. First, I'd like to ask that our high school department leads and members of our Broken Arrow High School faculty and staff stand and remain standing. Next, I'll ask that all Broken Arrow Public Schools faculty and staff stand, to include all pre-K through 12 educators and support staff. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for your diligence and dedication to the class of 2024. You may be seated. Our class of distinction represents those students whose grade point averages place them in the top 3% of the senior class. This year, within the top 3% of the class of 2024, the lowest weighted GPA is a 4.667, and the highest weighted GPA is a 5.214. Each year, a representative from that group addresses our graduates at commencement. Please join me then in welcoming to the platform Noelle Offit, representing our 2024 class of distinction.
Hello, everyone. My name is Noelle Offit, and I'm up here today as a representative of the honors class of Broken Arrow High School. I would like to start by expressing how incredibly grateful I am to have been given this opportunity. I know that little me would be so proud that our dream came true and that our 14 years of dedication to schooling paid off. Today is the end of a very long journey for all of us, and we should acknowledge how lucky we are to have made it to this point. I want to take a moment to honor my cousin Alyssa, who should have been graduating and walking the stage this month at her school, but couldn't as she tragically passed away in 2021. I would be remiss to not give her the recognition she deserves as one of the most talented and exuberant people I have ever known. This is my way of honoring her and giving her the graduation she never got. So congratulations, Alyssa Dawn Williams, class of 2024. Today we're walking the stage together. And to anyone who is struggling with their mental health, please reach out to those around you, no matter how hard it may be to do so. There are resources available to you. Even though sometimes it seems difficult, even if some days you don't feel loved, you're a person, and that alone is worth loving. Leading up to our graduation, our teachers have worked tirelessly to prepare us for this new chapter, teaching us not just the facts of their class, but also about the world we are now entering. Even when we get on their nerves, they still show up every day, and we should make them proud to do so. I would like to personally thank all of my teachers, with special thanks to my theater teachers throughout the year, Miss A. Walt, Jake Farr, Mrs. Kennedy, Mr. Shores, Miss Kay, and of course the wonderful Miss Ellis, and newly this year, Mr. E. I would not be up here today speaking to all of you if it weren't for them and their dedication to the fine arts. If you ever get the chance to engage with any form of fine art, I always suggest it, no matter how far into life you are. You learn to commit, to communicate, to show courage, and most importantly, to be kind. And those are the very foundations of what our school stands for and its goal of college, career, and life readiness. In a class this big, it is impossible to find words for every individual in it. But the same can also be said about the world that we live in. With so many different people, there's nothing one can do to please everyone. So let us not go forward in our lives seeking perfection in the eyes of others, but instead let us focus on becoming the versions of ourselves that grin and bear the negative and work to provide the positive. According to generations preceding our own, respect is an idea that people of our age tend to lack. So instead of resigning to that, let us prove it wrong by treating each other and everyone else in this world with the respect that our fellow man deserves. We all bleed the same color, regardless of race, religion, age, gender, shape, size, sexuality, income, or any other systemic idea meant to drive us apart that we've been taught. We will get nowhere if we stay what people believe us to be, but we can get anywhere if we become what people need us to be. What our world needs isn't fancy words or tired numbers, though those things do have their place. What our world needs is a community of soon-to-be adults who are willing not just to speak, but to act. No matter who you are, or what you have done or do, you are a human. And that should drive you to make the one life that you get one that changes others. In closing, let's keep up the Broken Arrow tradition that Mr. Metcalf started. I'm going to give you all one last question of the day. How are you going to impact the world today, tomorrow, and every day after? Thank you.
Thank you, Noelle, and let's give it up one more time for our student speakers tonight. It is not an easy thing to do to get in front of thousands of people and speak, and they did it so beautifully. Mr. Perry, members of the Board of Education, faculty, graduates, and honored guests, it is my great privilege to stand before you tonight and add my congratulations to those which you have already received. One of the quotes that we refer to quite a bit at Broken Arrow High School is, "Prepare the child for the path, not the path for the child." What this means to me, not only as an educator, but as a mother of 5, is that we empower our kids to be college, career, and life ready, whatever the path may bring them. We don't try to make the path easier, we empower them. Again, we empower our students to be college, career, and life ready. Tonight is a very important milestone on our students' pathway. In Broken Arrow, I am so incredibly proud of the work that we've done collectively to truly redefine the high school experience for our students. I'd like to take just a few brief moments to highlight our various pathways. Class of 2024, several of you tonight chose the pathway offered by Broken Arrow Early College Academy. This year, 50 of you are receiving not only your high school diploma, but also your associate's degree from Tulsa Community College. You also had the opportunity to complete the High School Plus One program, which is completing at least 1 year of college credit while earning your high school diploma. This year, 7 of you are High School Plus One students. Tonight, we celebrate this tremendous achievement with you and wish you continued success as you continue the pathway you began with the Early College Academy. Class of 2024, many of you tonight chose the pathway of Broken Arrow Options Academy. By choosing this route, you may have accelerated your graduation, caught up on credits, taken advantage of the flexible scheduling, or selected a smaller learning environment. Regardless, you developed the skills needed beyond graduation because you chose the Broken Arrow Options Academy. Class of 2024, a number of you selected the pathway of online learning offered by the Broken Arrow Virtual Academy. And following this pathway, you created learning schedules that worked best for you and your families. Although the majority of your learning was done virtually, you found one-on-one support, opportunities for connection, and a tight-knit school community that helped you reach your academic goals. And all because you chose the Broken Arrow Virtual Academy. Class of 2024, many of you tonight are the first graduating students of Broken Arrow's Vanguard Academy. You demonstrated courage as you took a risk to leave behind the traditional way of doing school to embrace collaborative, project-based learning and human-centered design. You showed tenacity and followed through as the first ever group of seniors to complete a capstone project that was a culmination of all of your experience. We publicly recognize you for being trailblazers and paving the way for future students to make this type of impact in our school and community. We look forward to seeing how you continue to leave your mark on the world around you. Class of 2024, the majority of you attending tonight chose the Broken Arrow High School traditional pathway, an amazing college-like campus with awesome students and staff and close proximity to state-of-the-art academic programs such as advanced placement, career and technical education, special education, innovative elective options, and the list could literally go on and on. If you chose the traditional pathway, you also had close proximity to phenomenal fine arts opportunities, awesome athletic facilities, and student activities such as student council, Colabash, the leadership program, clubs, and organizations. And again, the list could go on and on. Broken Arrow High School welcomes students from all other programs to various courses throughout the school day. And with all the shuttles we have going here, there, and everywhere, BAHS has a Disney World type feel, and it's an amazing place to experience high school. At the end of the day, and no matter which pathway you chose, we are all Broken Arrow Tigers, and tonight is a night to celebrate each and every one of you. As you continue on your path, I'd like to offer you 3 brief pieces of advice. 1, always surround yourself with good people. Someone once said, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're probably in the wrong room. So surround yourself with people who pull you up, not bring you down, and truly add value to your life. 2, don't be in a hurry. We probably all have that tendency to look toward the next best thing, and there's not necessarily anything wrong with that. It's good to be ambitious, but don't be so focused on the next best thing that you miss what's right in front of you. Grow where you are planted. And 3, please don't ever get to a point where you think you have arrived and have it all figured out. Maintain a growth and not a fixed mindset. Keep learning, growing, and teaching for as long as you live. And now the part of the program on which I know you have all been waiting. Mr. Perry, members of the Board of Education, distinguished guests, faculty, family, and friends. As principal of Broken Arrow High School, it is my honor to present to you the graduating class of 2024. On behalf of our faculty and staff, I hereby certify that each senior before you this evening has completed the requirements established for a high school diploma by the State Department of Oklahoma and the Broken Arrow Board of Education. We will at this time begin the presentation to our seniors with members of the high school faculty announcing names, and Mr. Perry, members of the Board of Education, and district officials presenting to our graduates. We ask that members of our audience help us with our ceremony by observing proper decorum during this time. We ask also that items or sounds which could be distracting be held until the end of the commencement ceremony. This will ensure that all students' names are heard as they cross the stage. Junior marshals and Mr. Perry and board, if you will move into place. Our first graduates this evening are our 3 student speakers. After we announce those names, we will immediately proceed with the announcing of additional graduates of the class of 2024.
JoJo David. Parker Wagnon. Noel Offit. Paige Cooper. Colton Ryan Blish.
Presley Pate.
Keenan Loon Foussord. Braden LeClaire. Ava Skipper.
Ethan McGuire.
Tatum Foster. Chris Swayer. Isabel Hookham.
Allison Reed.
Cooper Massengale. Junior Cisneros.
Brianna Hinchy.
Caitlin Reeves. Jasmine Marie Carlisle.
McKenna Cadence Canby.
Jaden Addison. Kinley Elizabeth Benton. Jalen Jenkins.
Maya Arain.
Jackson Sofield. Elysia Blair Anderson. Elijah Ott.
Mason Lee Dodge.
Nixon Alejandro Gonzalez Amado. Donovan James Colburn. Wilmer Gonzalez.
Samuel Josiah Coleman.
Amaya Ganim. Colin Buchanan. Victoria Valentina Jimenez.
Skylar Cherry.
Savannah Grace Kirkley. Mackenzie Ann Boatman. Juanita Simone Kimball.
Emma Dahl.
Miguel Salvador Bernal. Divini Cisneros. Mahala Galbraith.
Abigail Butler.
Madison Elizabeth Gillia. Abria Cornwell. Carlos Antonio Gonzalez.
Caitlin Grace Callison.
Dylan Harvey. Avery Grace Beaucamp. Xavier Christ.
Michael Anthony Hauer.
Carrington Ashley Kidd. Carla Abad. Emily
Caitlin
Ruth
Chance.
Elliott.
Caitlin Chance.
Isaiah Fura. Josue Abad. Callie Jo Kuchera.
Noah Scott Boer.
Amara Grace Kupinger. Haven Paige Brixley. Glory Jackson.
Hannah Cohen.
Sabine Zarina Khan. Emery Archer. Michaela Green.
Caleb Riley Brandhorst.
Gabriel Ivy. Jenna Renee Doherty. Macy Guthrie.
Skylar Day Munter.
Crystal Nicole Gunther. Jasmine Vasquez Quintero. Trinity Evans.
Katie Doe.
Brooklyn Glory. Tamaya Elizabeth Lynn Dunbar. Ava Franco.
Brooklyn Cahill.
Rachel Elizabeth Casperite. Riche Murray Rogers. Alicia Harbin.
Jasmine Bell.
Cameron Harding Lee. Landon Smith. Peyton Garrett.
Olympia Corley.
Madeline Paige Hogan. Raya Chapman. Triton Robert Giroux.
Shamar Bush.
Titus Bradley Honold. Asion Clemens. John Paul Higgins III.
Samaje Bibbs.
Preston Wayne Hudson. Travion Cortez Casares. Nathan Framel.
Daniel Barnes.
Heath Daniel Jones. Kendall Davis. Tegan James Heath.
Juan Eduardo Cardona Guadardo.
Baudante Campsa. Jake Casto. Jesus Herrera.
Gracelyn Boyle.
Kendall Ford. Delana Diaz. Stephen Grant Noblet.
Kara Dockney.
Trent Hall. Gracie Helen Carter. Landon Dwayne Johnson.
Madison Nicole Barbie.
Keegan Kinsley. Isaac Doolin. Trenton Henderson.
Andrew Adkins.
Uriel Hamarillo. Alexander David Aguirre. Gavin Honeycutt.
Kessler Deich.
Reese Hawkins. Fabian Alejandro Campos. Bryce Christian Harris.
Carter Bolson.
Kylie Renee Fields. Tyler Joseph Avila.
Quinlan Hoffman.
Ryan James Dement.
Kendall Michelle Hayes.
Noelia Bampuku.
Omar Cromus.
Nell Linnea Brotto.
Liz Carrywell.
JC Abson.
Riley Mae Gramlich.
Kate Marie Calvert.
Natalia Valentina Garcia Colemares.
Sarah Iko Custer.
Jasmine Hasso Aguayo.
Kaylee Ari.
Julian Elizondo.
Angelina Dietz.
Fabiana Guedes Mendoza.
Emerson Augustin Chilcote.
Abigail Fleeg.
Starla Amaryllis Brown.
Natalie Hibbs.
Alexis Reynaldo Cervantes Lorena.
Josie Jelligy Hinson.
Luis Anthony Becerra.
Jocelyn Gibson.
Anouk Alink.
Jaden Hendren.
Aiden Davis.
Jaden Kizay.
Katie Christ.
Reagan Holt.
Ashlyn Michelle Betcher.
Abigail Rose Ferguson.
Jamie Dominguez Rodriguez.
Dayla Marie Hook.
James Beaver.
Trinity Earhart.
Maddie Bailey.
Riley Johnson.
Mallory Berry.
Britton Lee Gill.
Sean Brown.
Cardi Riley Francis.
Bailey Deacon.
Lauren Flowers.
Tegan Dennis.
Emma Grace Hope Harris.
Cody Arnold.
Katie Faith Flood.
Jordan Koppel.
Raina Guadalupe Garcia.
Chloe Davis.
Cicely Holman.
Chase Bruner.
Katrina Gross.
Madison Grace Davis.
Nicole Greenfield.
Ariel Jade Clark.
Alexis Guzman.
Aiden Cox.
Ethan Hilton.
Keem Dalusog.
Angela Galleta.
Evan Boss.
Nathaniel Thomas Howell.
Rose Box.
Gabriel Kegley.
Jordan Davis.
Christian Morgan Halfaker.
Addison Arnold.
Alexander Chase Jackson.
Madison Blackburn.
Ronnie Ingram.
Tyler Grant Billingsley.
Gianni Guyton.
Sterling Condry.
Corey John Hurd.
Cooper Bates.
Mitchell Foster.
Austin Brown.
David Esparza.
Vance Altizer.
Allison Grace Gruno.
S.K. Ahmed.
Aubrey Joy Garcia.
Michael Wayne Dickover.
JC Elizabeth Joyce.
Samuel De Leon.
Irene Marisol Usueda Ramos.
Sean Andrew Coe.
Merlin Vanessa Gonzalez Ramos.
Ashton Chavez.
Jensen Horn.
Nicholas Scott Booker.
Jonathan Thompson.
Aiden Boguba.
Addison Fowler.
Matthew Castillo Lopez.
Credence Jeremiah Scott Honeyman.
Emmanuel Chavez.
Roman Lee Eggert.
Bruce Sarceo.
Mason Parker Green.
Brian Urel Barrera.
Landon Scott Hickle.
Caleb Nicholas Benfield.
Cody Ellen Ike.
Kaz Jacob Buckles.
Maroni Echeverria.
Hudson Brown.
Lico Iron Heron.
Connor Cody.
Caitlin Knable.
Jackson Timothy Anelo.
Alexander Muowski.
Reese Corbin Doubt.
Jack Hendrickson.
Christian Zaxton Cox.
Haley Francisco.
Jasmine Bricken.
Tori Joanne Henson.
Tyler Alexander Day.
Jonathan Henley.
Celine Becerra Gonzalez.
Angel German.
Pamela Beeput.
Lillian Jade Hawksworth.
Logan Crum.
Ariana Hendrickson.
Isabella Crum.
Madison Faith Houtman.
Hannah Buxton.
Avery Karsten Jones.
Grant Wesley Buxton.
Gavin Green.
Caden Michael Clark.
Gavin Garciel.
Moises Keaton Cervantes.
Cole Humphrey.
Alice Bell Kaywood.
Emma Elizabeth Hines.
Cameron Arthur Custer.
Devin Alexander Gonzalez.
Nicholas David Kane.
Abigail Anise Huffman.
Landon Donaldson.
Alexis Marie Gonzalez.
Roger Carson.
Maxwell Henson.
Adon Keith Ayala.
Jaden Ray Joyce.
Neo Davis.
Corbin Brooke Hendricks.
Avery Lane Doyle.
Jackson Derek Hillenberg.
Dylan Allen Crandall.
Autumn Page Graham.
Talon Dane Barr.
Lloyd Hook.
Gunnar Thomas Bulware.
Hannah Gabrielle Fuller.
Thomas Riley Brown.
Kimberly Hernandez. Savea Bell Hurt.
Camus Diso Pine Di Gobo.
Nicholas Alejandro Gonzalez Zuniga.
Joshua Amdea Bile.
Joshua George Kitomary.
Jesus Beniman.
Destiny Hurst.
Roshan Lee Conway.
Denver Garrett Johnson.
Jeremiah Jawayne Borens.
Shauna Haskins.
Bruno Isaac Diaz Rojas.
Robert Franco.
Nikita Basin.
James Estes.
Tomaso Catania.
Jared Harrington.
Osman Aliyar.
Michael Don Evans.
Deshaun Latrell Caldwell.
Eli Hopkins.
Lauren Burrell.
Ashton Hopkins.
Trinity Michelle Clausen.
Nathaniel Groves.
Ethan Wade Clark.
Tyler Ferguson.
Sophia Chan Davis.
Tyler Daniel Inslee.
Nathan Gregory Ary.
Karsten Ernsten.
Dylan Dave Ash.
Darren Grillot.
Harrison Bendit.
Madeline Grace Jester.
Mohammed Alamidi.
Fallon Hodges.
Connor Combs.
Olivia Samara Jackson.
Cameron Combs.
Isabel Johnson.
Alyssa Jordan Brown.
Kinsley Hand.
Chloe Cochran.
Ava Benji Jane Garcia.
Hayden Damp.
Kyla Jordan Forrester.
Kabeta Badani.
Taylor May Forrester.
Adonai Bayene.
Christopher John Edwards.
Haley Brantley.
Christopher Andrew Hang.
Victoria Corneliuson.
Jose Manuel Gonzalez Rubio.
Alexandria Coombs Reisner.
S.J. Hornbeck.
Anissa Cordova.
Skyly Holvey.
Aaliyah Calhoun.
Zane Kaiser.
Vivian Deshay Barnes Livingston.
Eric de Jesus Gallardo Rocha.
Alexandra Catherine Bilby.
Hunter Johnson.
Sierra Michelle Brandt.
Valerie Victoria Hill.
Cadence Kennard.
Nevaeh Faye Francisco.
Kinsley Clonch.
Emily Hernandez Reyes.
Caroline Deal.
Giselle Gonzalez.
Jalen Barnhart.
Chloe Keller.
Eli Dill.
Trinity Gabrielle.
Aiden DiGiacomo.
Michaela Cameron Edgar.
Logan Catterson.
Presley Catford.
Brian Ray Dayhue.
Brianna Rachel Keck.
Montgomery Sawyer DeWitt.
Presley Sheridan Helm.
Nathan Cook.
Hagen Bishop.
Jackson Gus Irvin.
Taylor Marie Baker.
William Robert Harn.
Maisie Childers.
Chloe Elizabeth Renee Hoover.
Mackenzie Bowers.
Jaden Gudgel.
Kaylee Duffy.
Avery Jackson.
Kaylee Childress.
Sophie Grace Harris.
Ava Connor.
Henry Chinu Hang.
Antonio Reese Brock.
Atticus Sage Hawk.
Cordelyn Chapman.
James Alexander Hahn.
Gage Donnelly.
Brock Harjo.
Cherish Booth.
Brenda Head.
Jaden Carter.
Britton Arlene Kennedy.
Riley Isabella Bartolina.
Jose Rafael Franco.
Michaela Marie Bass.
Evangeline Grace Jensen.
Adriana Arena.
Jade Nicole Collison.
Lisbeth Gutierrez.
Lillian Cole.
Cheyenne Marie Hooks.
Tristan Bessie Jones.
Alejandro Gonzalez.
Emma Grace Bolin.
Jaden Ashley Jacks.
Amy Bergman.
Marley Elizabeth Janway.
Francis Arma.
Walker Hill.
Addison May Bosarank.
Kiara Edgett.
Avery Brickman.
William Henry Harris.
Jocelyn Sky Crane.
Tyler Griffin.
Deborah Jameson Beebe.
William Cruz.
Ava Marie Burkett.
Christopher Ewing.
Ollie Ray Alleman.
Logan Clausen.
Wesley Korn.
Alexis Horvath.
Donna Cheyenne Bergen.
Kinsey Hafen.
Lily Delahunt.
Jewel Ishmael.
Isaiah Campbell.
Natalie Herring.
Kendall Rayanne Cart.
Hannah King.
Keandra Leilani Barahona.
Tatum Johnson.
Mia Sunshine Becker.
Braden Reese Jones.
Erickson Grant Cooper.
Lee Andre Ivy.
Noah Samuel Ash.
Cabry Trey Harris.
Jason Bundy.
Gatlin Farrell.
Catherine Elizabeth Dunn.
Johnny Miguel Barrios.
Donovan Hardaway.
Kayla Christine Barlin.
Talon Hedden.
Bryant Scott Billy.
Ella Rose Hawkins.
Kelly Dressel.
Kenna Fensky.
India Riche Austin Dishman.
Tierra Harding.
Melissa Rose Crawley.
Adrian David Gil Jimenez.
Jose Gabriel Castro.
Christian Joseph Galvin.
Claudia Isabel Balido Faria.
Marcus Allen Givens.
Valeria Duran.
Gunnar Boone Jenkins.
Kelly Burrell.
Zachary Christopher Foster.
Eric Manuel Barreto.
Liam Hutchinson.
Emiliano Diaz de Leon.
Mackay Harp.
Leanne Anthony.
Dayton Hobbs.
Jericho Amaro.
Madeline Hallquist.
Japhet Castro.
Skylar Bedlin.
Colin Ingram.
Gage Burton Wayne Case.
Hannah Marie Mai Gonzalez.
Garrett Andrew Bishop.
Kinsey Gilliam.
Mia Lynn Carnley.
Ethan Anthony Sahelnick.
Liana Kaylin Dennis.
Lorena Reina Fernandez.
Deborah Chaparro Marta.
Alicia Hurtado Porterfield.
Emily Benitez.
Mason Brooks Hurst.
Candace Cathy.
Jackson Jetton.
Brooke Dodd.
Joshua Franklin Gray.
Hannah Anderson.
Mackay Hollins.
Avery Armstrong.
No faith.
Mikhail Hollins.
Austin Brown.
Elijah Ray Harrison.
Katrina Biza.
Talon Phillips Weston Jordan.
Gabriella Bazan.
Abby Harjo.
Marissa Christian.
Brianna Ray Griffith.
Kylie Arion.
Claudia Hugo.
Lana Albeck.
Tony Lane Foster.
Selena Altamat.
Isabella Concordia Hill.
Pui Chang.
Callahan Jean Houston.
Pretty Maxine Fajardo Sipai.
Anna Dalee Holguin.
Nidelix Alicia Serrata.
Mackenzie Paige Fulps.
Gracelyn Emma Cox.
Taya Nicole Joseph.
Addison Catherine Cowdrey.
Ashlyn Fung Win.
Alyssa Bycroft.
Sophie So Young Kim.
Sotonia Danminas.
Nathaniel Hunter Hara.
Mia Barrios Figueroa.
Callie Ann Hopper.
Diana Aguilar Mendez.
Anna Lynn Cummers.
Giselle Arcer.
Jaden Scott Cummers.
Crystal Carvajal.
Justin Rush Jenkins.
Miley Brooke Bishop.
And Marie Kelly.
Everly Alicia Satina.
Jadez Novell Jobert.
Gabriela Maria Castro Garcia.
Aiden Floyd.
Kayla Marie Bowen.
Angel Mauricio Gutierrez Camacho.
Nick Bernal.
Joshua Farmer.
Mia Cagle.
Cameron Kelsey.
Ronnie James Burright.
Chloe Henderson.
Elizabeth Rose Cook.
Mackenzie Geyer.
Eric Clark.
Lexia Dawn Edmondson.
Aiden Dylan Connell Bayless.
Marissa Johnson.
Bailey Bones.
Lauren Harms.
Ava Boswell.
Bella Krebs.
Eileen Alatorre.
Riley Higgins.
Kareen Baca.
Billy Harms.
Dagan Robert Birdsong.
Amariah Hines.
Zane Thomas J. Cook.
Hunter Allen Hinneman.
Sarah Jane Durling.
Lance Christopher Gordon.
Nevaeh Abbott.
Katie Denton.
Josiah Benjamin Gibson.
Avery Calvert.
Torrance Lamont Gray.
Abdullah Khalid Shehada.
Ashayla Hankins.
Lucas Sanders.
Samuel Odell Gamble.
Scotland Wilkinson.
Kaylee Garcia.
Jacob Silas.
Gabrielle Inthusun.
Hunter Schmidt.
Zachary Fiddler.
Tristan Thomas Sassy.
Alexander John Gonzalez.
Kinsley Walker.
Jamie Murillo Jr.
Haley Willman.
Derek Mitchell Osmond.
Cody Watson.
Baker Ron Otheus.
Samuel James Turilli.
Aaron Anthony Roberts.
Madeline Turilli.
Evan Sebastian Rodriguez.
Trinity K. Shanahan.
Cadence Roop.
Kason George Taylor.
Angel Pancheco.
Ous Shaner.
Jack William Mangles.
Cooper Wakely.
Cameron Lawrence Ladd.
And Aaliyah Williams.
Colton Pruitt.
Anaya Williams.
Christian Mateo Mejia.
Nate Skinner.
Emily Mason. Tatum Roop.
Hunter Dakota Lee Tao.
Abigail Lara.
Ariana Kaylin Torres.
Morgan Lingerfeld.
Emily Tao.
Faith Abigail Laughlin.
Annalise Smith.
Anna Isabel Pagan.
Natalie Ray Smittle.
Antonio de Jesus Ortiz Chavez.
Fatima Saldivar Velasco.
Riley Renner.
Evelyn Julicia Velasquez Menuar.
Lydia Pence.
Stephanie Taryn.
Madison Monroe.
Isabel Stubblefield.
Jillian Leslie Moser.
Lacey Taylor.
Jackson McKnight.
Alexis Wise.
Caleb Lopez.
Catherine Lorraine Stutzman.
Isaiah Lozano.
Avery Rose Taylor.
Ryan Parker Moore.
Sheila Lucille Wheeler.
Rome Looper.
Shaziba Sheety.
Hunter Ray Martins.
Alexis Washington.
Hayden Martins.
Paris Chong.
Graceland Faye Madelone.
Madison Zhang.
Braden Roberts.
Whitney Golia Vang.
Timothy Martin.
Sarah Zhang.
Landon Mariano.
Brianna Lynn Smith.
Maggie May Nance.
Sabrina Yvette Zarate.
Jackson Carter McLeod.
Peyton Ray Stroud.
Tucker Nance.
Braden Skylar Stowe.
Philip J.O.
Alicia Dawn Solomon.
Noah Von Fitzsaxith.
Rainey Vang.
Orlando Orteza.
Scarlett Santiago Molina.
Kenneth Roberts.
Evan Watson.
Braxton Allen Ray.
Montana Nicole Scantling.
Sarah May Rinda.
Riley Colin Williams.
Preston Robert Peel.
Riley Seals.
Evan Von Roraba.
Haley Zachary.
Isaac Von Roraba.
Galilea Zunoon.
Sophia Melhorn.
Amaria Williams.
Stephanie Mobley.
Jordan Walden.
Kayla Marie Rodriguez.
Emmanuel Zimmerman.
Emma Brooke Martin.
Jordan Dennis Wadsworth.
Hannah Lamberson.
Benjamin Edward White.
McKenna Lakey.
Nathan Turner.
Charlie Nicole Langford.
Brooke Tyler.
Caitlin Nicole Ogle.
Kaylin Thompson.
Jesse Piles.
Tucker Williams.
Zoe Lampkins.
Emily Science.
Grace Jean Moreland.
Shakira Vallejo.
Emma Northup.
Serena Samilton.
Lexi Nicole Lanou.
Dariana Shaw.
Ariana Maston.
Deyanira Vargas.
Eduardo Martinez Gaspar.
Elena Michelle Giselle Silva Holmes.
Noah Parker.
Jocelyn Saldivar.
Alexander Ramirez.
Alexis Torres.
Rhett Gregory North.
Alyssa Dawn Stiles.
Truman Douglas McKee.
Madison Marie Slick.
Josiah James Peterson.
Alyssa Marie Vicente.
Esteban Munoz Mendoza.
Riley Hope Trost.
Jose Luis Lopez.
Jackson Robert Wilcock.
Anthony Alexander Ortiz.
Holden Dublin Stubblefield.
Christian Emmanuel Lopez.
Zion Smith.
Juan Antonio Mendoza.
Emmanuel Marcus Devon Williams.
Mario Naranjo.
Justice Lynn Weston.
Eric Leos.
Kane Jackson Wilbur.
Riley Maccabee.
Braden Woodall.
Amberlyn McCarty.
Barbara Valise.
Jackson Ray Rogers.
Alexis Juan Diego Villalobos Musia.
Tyreek Rico.
Tahaya Nicole Splain.
Juan Carlos Landeros.
Colin Braxton Croft Swanson.
Dulce Perez Landeros.
Kristen Alexis Venegas Navarrete.
Bianca Lizeth Lopez.
Ian Joseph Berkler.
Keegan Claire Pearson.
Michael Allen Savel.
Briley Lieber.
Tanner Nathaniel Speth.
Madison K. Moses.
Tyler John Stevens.
Elena Grace Phillips.
Kyron Lee Smalley.
Grady Oliver.
Austin Riley Sanders.
Cameron Micah.
Jaylee Smith.
Jordan Myers.
Nadia Ihab Suvelen.
Lexi Lewis.
Cameron Jordan Searles.
Cash Allen Overby.
Tyler Steffen.
Diego Ochoa.
Kelton Tarr.
Adeline Presley.
Barry Lee Strickland.
Valerie Romo.
Garrett Stinchcomb.
Karen Giselle Medina.
Maddie Walker.
Mulaney Nicole Medina Arias.
Jaden Simpson.
Emmanuel Jerome Rutherford.
Addison Williams.
Vanessa Ann Nelson.
Aubrey Walters.
On Lee.
Aaliyah Scarborough.
Jameson Nelson.
Hannah Stanley.
Elijah Mooneyham.
Gabby Paige Wilkinson.
Carly Salvagi Burkett.
James Miller.
Ethan Smith.
Aubrey
Lore.
Aubrey Steigerwalt.
Jacob Julius Martinez Hernandez.
Stephanie Sanchez.
Sarah Mua.
Ella Cicada.
Samang Lord.
Catherine Warren.
Jordan Marsa Torres.
Kiara Vining.
Lisbeth Landaverde Aguado.
Elisa Janelle Walker.
Brooklyn Jade Marion.
Emily E.
Nadia Jadhira Martinez.
Haley Sanders.
Aiden No.
Morgan Lee Tim.
Zoe Lehman.
Peyton Shannon.
Jumaira Nuaz.
Brooklyn Dawn Scroggum.
Caliona Isabel Ortega.
Ainsley Hope Schultz.
Mariana Mercado.
Caitlin Brooke Williams.
Maximus Ricks.
Cade Simpson.
Zoe Allison Oglesby.
Alicia Ray Tarver.
Waylon Dean Reynolds.
Presley Elizabeth Taylor.
Bailey Wade Parker.
Paige Elizabeth Winfrey.
Aiden Pruitt.
Destiny Tercey.
Stella Trinity Wright.
Zoe Latondres.
Stephanie Joe Wickenhuffer.
Cohen Martinez.
Valeria Ogalde Trejo.
Jerion Evans Eugene Lewis.
Ann Vo.
Marlene Parra.
Brandon Minchin Vu.
Nevaeh Aliza Lay Lee.
Jonah Sanders.
Sarah Rush.
William Lou Spence.
Nikki Mocha.
Xavier Yang.
Celeste Michelle Munoz.
Nathan Nathaniel Vu.
Dehan Latrice Morgan.
Joaquin Shava.
Caden Brian Martin.
Andrew Vidania.
Aaliyah Miller.
Hannah Renee Sweezy.
Peter Wen.
Bork Bryant Walters.
Ariana Regina Mendez.
Lucas Andres Taylor.
Kylie Starr No.
Brian Keith Weldon.
Ethan Proctor.
Carlos Axel Salas.
Adriana McConnell.
John Matthew and Naunical Turla.
Addie Nicole Rogers.
Jacob Webener.
Jacob Ryan Wolf.
Emmanuel Peralta.
Noah Zimmerman.
Michaelin Roll.
Sue Zhang.
Caitlin Looney.
Robert Vu.
Michaela Leon.
Eric Zhang.
Jose Leon Oyuela Elias.
Aaron Sulgi Shen.
Danielle Olgolo.
Zayden Whitaker.
Brylan Lee Lemon Stacy.
Jack Vermillion.
Shaylee Roberts.
Mickey Shizing Tao.
Kate Lee Pierce.
Israel Ben Siegel.
Madeline Paytas.
Noah Randall Wilson.
Stevie Lanier.
Andrea Valentina Sanchez.
Mercy Isabella Rector.
Lila Faye Schwarzkopf.
Nevaeh Deshay Montalvo.
Ana E. Vallapando.
Tiana LaShawn Parker.
Madeline K. Sneed.
Victor Montoya Solis.
Madison Seuss.
Brogan Owens.
Alonzo O'Shea Smith.
Joshua Alexander Rosies Mendez.
Kristen Lauren Thompson.
Zamara Lawson.
Madison Michelle White.
Brianna Rodales.
Olivia Rose Trevathan.
Adora Joam Moa.
Ashley Carol Stump.
Perla Catalina Rivas.
Veronica Urquiza.
Itzel Rodriguez Ortiz.
Kenya Danielle Williams.
Ruby Resendez.
William Lee Willems.
Dana Paola Rodriguez.
Ethan Michael Williams.
Jacqueline Ramirez.
Kyler Wittig.
Tykari Mosberg Samuels.
Garrett Ryan Spillman.
Jaden Nicole Pinkney.
Hayden Thomas Smith.
Taylor Ray.
Avery Woolery.
Jariah Devon Moore.
Sage Asher Scott Walters.
Jonathan Ramirez.
Audie Young.
Catherine Millizer.
Haley Rain Thompson.
Sophia Landing.
Eden Sleeper.
Natalie Nicole Perez.
Gabriel Ray Wheat.
Kenneth Lee Stringfellow.
Jimena Lorea.
Haley Rain Thompson.
Ariana Bell Martinez.
Gavin Michael Smith.
Josephine Lufo Sword.
Braden Cody Simpson.
Madison Lynn Mashankashay.
Finn Waylon Cheventek.
Talon Sanders.
Nathan Eugene Whitekiller.
Cameron Shane Pebworth.
Grayson Swaim.
Caitlin Nicole Rex.
Jonathan David Woodard.
Benjamin James Allen Osborne.
James Douglas Walsh.
Marietta Moulet.
Joshua Sterling.
Nayeli Lombard Peralta.
Aubin Sagely.
Reese Danae Lynette Palmer.
Ashton Sagely.
Abigail Price.
Olivia Dawn Salisbury.
Michaela Peak.
Afton Templeton.
Taylani Rucker.
William Isaiah Swatzenberg.
Norma Jean Mayberry.
Bryce Tolan.
Darby Masso.
Logan Tunnel.
Abigail Potter.
Hayden Alexander Smith.
Riley Marie O'Brien.
Elias Yang.
Ashlyn Quinn.
Victoria Williams.
Michaela Rain Reyes.
Haley Wisey.
Rania Neuenschwander.
Kylie June White.
Hayden Patrick Mudge.
Connor Thomas.
Nicholas Charles Penka.
Phil Wade.
Colby's
Rojas.
Colby Zachary.
Esmeralda Oberg.
Dallas Tenbrook.
Allison Marie Russell.
Aiden Storjahan Green.
Hayden Lord.
Nathan Shem.
Emma Grace Pashley.
Kayla Nicole Shim.
Aaron Ryder.
Thomas Weber.
Jason Allen Lytle.
Carter Shimamichek.
Sophia Aubrey Rogers.
Catalina Zhang.
Elena Victoria Rarden.
Hayden Wofford.
Barry Eugene Robbins.
Alex Harrison Tyner.
Gavin Hunt Payton.
Braden Stoner.
Javian Scott Marshall.
Tayshawn Williams.
Noble Manning.
Ashlyn Wood.
Elijah Massey.
Jerica Rain Wiggins.
Richard Douglas Oliver.
Ariana Sanders.
Emma Elizabeth McDowell.
Derek William Ward.
Rosemarie Papke.
Adeline York.
Miles David Ritchie.
Chloe Victoria Grace Tackett.
Grant Nathan Longwith.
Evelyn Catherine Whaley.
Bulutito Micas.
Bailey Washington.
Hudson Morgan.
Haley Marie Valdez.
Jackson Rice.
Addison Grace Scala.
Leonardo Molina.
Madison Julia Tate.
James Ovidio Navarro.
Aaron Scala.
Landon Nicholas Richardson.
Tony Williams.
Jaden Ryan Parker.
Rebecca Grace Turney.
Gavin Quack.
Jordan Wilkerson.
Zachary Cole Mathis.
Claria Marie Valdez.
Cooper Joseph Mann.
Glory Kalihat Yang.
Coy Pham.
Julia Ann Wesson.
Brody Matthew Reed.
Lainey Marie Wood.
Tony Pham.
Lillian Sharrock.
Jeremiah Viktorovich Rosinski.
Isaac Lloyd Zumwalt.
Sapphire Love McClure.
Amarian Jaden Shelby.
Brooklyn Danielle Miller.
Summer Jade Whitlock.
Anna Danae Lane.
Hosea Villa Duran.
Brooke Leslie Reed.
Harley Ray Vincent.
Aiden Nicholas Landers.
Angie Via Valencio.
Matthew Robert Reagan.
William John Hollis Seakill.
Emma Lee Richardson.
Henley Chouet.
Carly Mackey.
Ariana Charisse Webster.
Emily Danielle Overstreet.
Nora Alejandra Vasquez.
Emily Rose McCourt.
Caden Sedlak.
Molly Aaron Newby.
Kinsey Nicole Spillers.
Katia LeMay Wen. Kim Nguyen. Maria Claro Lima Sesconeto. Mary Blackwell Malika. John Rex Moore. Bryson James Maxwell. Cambry Nicole Parker. Olivia Patton. Mackenzie Lee Malino. Zachary Thomas Pleasant. Kaylee Ann Moser. Jack Pwan. Drake Allen Leroy. Kennedy Moreno. Ranger LeMaster. Holden Lord. Jacob Henry Long. Ramel Olcott. Carson Mowry. William Jean Paul Robertson. Christian Martinez Gas. Chad Abarca Reese. Dimitri Cruz Maturino. Dallas Keith Rankin. Jonathan Alejandro Leandro. Alan Saul Resendez. River Tate Peary. Evan Andrew Pearson. Christian McCauley. Chris Rodriguez. Noah Ryan Rivero. Aiden Roden. Layla Lancaster. Ashana McGuire. William Anthony Pancoast. Danielle Elizabeth Moyes. Jackson Lewis. Patrick Looney. Bowen Caradog Alexander Oberg. Raylan Elizabeth McKinney. Rose Patrice Nelson. Mia Sky Mosley. Kayleen Marie LaJudici. Anya Nicole Patterson. Kenley Denise Morton. Joelle Martin. Brayden Odell. Bryce Moreno. Wyatt Joseph Linneberry. Maria Fernanda Malunga. Alessandro Domenico Potente. Marianda Alejandra Rivera. Andrea Sofia Nava Pinto. Yellowbeth Carolina Parda. Maria Martinez. Natalia Barra. Kewan James Martin. Carlos Orozco. Braylon McKissick. Michael McKissick. Ruben Moises Lopez. Marissa Lynn Sales Monedo. Jackie Powell. Brenda Perez. Vanessa Perez. Ava Logue. Liliana Lopez Salas. Mariana Guadalupe Miramontes Solis. Natalia Medina Quezada. Madison Mishevitz. And Caitlin Elise Pickett.
So we have two huge celebrations tonight. One, we couldn't have asked for a more beautiful evening, so I'm really thankful for that. And we graduated about 1,400 students from all programs in 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's pretty amazing. Once we are finished with the turning of the tassels and playing of Tiger Pep, seniors, you are dismissed to meet with your friends and family, take pictures, and then attend project graduation. Admission will take place from 10:30 to 11 p.m. in the BAHS Grand Lobby, and students will be released at 2 a.m. Food and activities will be provided. And now, Mr. David, would you please return to the podium?
The Senior Executive Board has decreed that we will meet again in the city of Broken Arrow at a place to be announced in 2034. Class of 2024, please stand. Graduates of 2024, turn your tassels.
Till I die, BA 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 till I die.
Hold up, BA in a prime like optimist. It's obvious when I say that no competition. And the state can relate, no debate. We're the biggest, never quit until we're in the grave. Our name rings loud throughout the jungle. You can hear the sound, thousands of fans screaming in the crowd. Everybody stands when the suckers come down, bleeding out black and gold on the daily. The whole team winning, man, it's crazy. On an ultralight beam like a Jay-Z. Grand champs on the band, I'm just saying. Greatness, real theme song, you can sing along. Never been a bit of dreaming, so we keep on. Academically amazing, legacy strong, talented, we're creating. Giddy up, applause, won't pause for a minute. 5 gold rings, 1 cheering. Believe what you hear, and on this with the lyrics, so listen. The nation knows we're spirit, I mean, look. Even billboards gotta mention that's nice. All 4 ways in a rhyme, get a spotlight, play it back twice. Take a new height, you can feel the air rise. And I'm feeling so alive, man, it's BA till I die like BA till I die. Yeah, that's the motto. Live black and gold life, just like I won the lotto.
Welcome to the jungle. Let us show you how we get down, 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 down.
Bye.